Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Lexington Ice Center here in Lexington, Kentucky, for the high school matchup between the Charleston Chiefs and the Lexington Thoroughbreds. We're here at Rink 2, and the team's warming up, and there's little Maverick up there getting ready to root his people on. And we thought the game started at 1, apparently it's 1:15. There's 3:20 left on the warm-up clock. We can get this game started. I am set up as close as I can to center ice in a enclosed area with heat. So much that I have to take the hoodie off. It could be noisy in here, depending on how many people are coming in here and how local they are, so bear with us. Jona Minnick in net, warming up. And on the other side, the Thoroughbreds are their goalie warmed up. 2.5 minutes left before we start. That's the view we're going to have for this game. I apologize that it's not the best I can do this week. So I will probably do a lot of goal can switch. Once they cross that blue line, I'll probably switch to the goal cans as much as possible. Do the best we can, what we have to work with. We'll not clock down to 2 minutes and we'll get this game started. I'll be right back. Ten seconds left on the warm-up clock, and this game started. That puck blast up there, courtesy of number 3 Lau. Making the trip today is Kane Atkins, Bruce Berry, Quentin Davis, Logan Gibson, Grayson Gosling, Evan Griffith, Vic Holly, Logan Jeffrey, Mateo Lau, Jackson Legg, Austin Lowry, Hank Maggard, Braden Miller, Johnny Wade, Leighton Walker, Walker Woods, and in net for us today will be Jona Minnick. See the Chiefs gather around their goal and ready to do their rally. Chiefs heads to their benches. 15 minutes on the clock. Starting lineup for the Chiefs: Hank Maggard, number 19, Brady Miller, number 90. At center is the Kale Lau, number 3. Back on defense, Leighton Walker, 49, and Logan Jeffrey, number 8. All right, folks, here we go. It's down by the Chiefs. Back to Jeffrey. Jeffrey sends it up across the blue line. Picked up by the T-Reds. He's back out in the center. T-Reds pick it up in their own end. Carry it around. Send up to the blue line. Jeffrey takes a shot. It gets blocked. T-Reds pick it back up. Carried around behind their own net. Clear it out. Lau gets his stick. And we got a offside. Number 9, Jackson Legg, right here in front of us. Lined up with Kane Atkins, Logan Gibson, Honey Wade, and Cruz Berry. Legg takes it off the draw. Down, takes a shot, goes wide. Wade stops it at the blue line. Carried back out by the T-Brads. They carry it in. Take a shot. Right behind the net. Tries to clear, it's kept in by the T-Brads. Shot put on, goes wide. Out in front, tries to stuff it in, steered to the side. Up behind the net, it's in out front. It's tied up, not able to get a shot off. Atkins brings it out, it's poked away. Legg sends it across ice over to Gibson. Taken away by the T-Brads. Just get it back in, take a shot. It's blocked. Into the corner and sent back out. T-Brads pick it up on their own end, send it through neutral. No ice. It was behind Minnick. Jeffrey with a long pass up to Woods. Woods is knocked down. At the blue line. Jeffrey tries to clear, kept in by the T-Brads. And the Chiefs bring it out. Jeffrey has it, skates in offside. 12-17 left in the first. Jeffrey tries to get a shot, gets blocked by the T-Breads. T-Breads dump it in. Down in the near side corner. Sent back out. Walker passes it to Holly. Well, he settles it down. Seems to pass out to Lowry. It's off his stick. Barry sends it out into neutral. Barry picks it up again, sends it back out into neutral. It's sent back in by the T-Breads. Walker passes it up to Lau. Goes off his stick, sent back in by the T-Breads. Barry with a hit in the far side corner. It's out front. The shot gets blocked. Right around the wall. Pressure by Lowry. Red sent it right back into the corner. Back out front in the slot. And not able to set anything up. He tries to dump it in. It gets a T-Bread and goes back out the blue line where it's sent back in by Maggard. T-Bread's attempted pass gets deflected toward Minnick, and he gloves that and stops play. The blue line, attempted shots taken away by Adkins. Adkins comes on a breakaway, takes a shot. It went wide. Back into neutral. Somebody's trying to get control. Sitting around behind the net, takes a hop and goes through neutral and all the way into T-Bread's territory. Picked up. Sent back out in the neutral ice. T-Breads come in with 2-on-3. Tries to make a move. Tied up by Wade. T-Breads back in the slot trying to set something up. Gets knocked away. Back into neutral. Gets skated back in again. He's driven to the corner. Goes around behind the net. Passes it to somebody waiting over there in the low slot. Not able to get his stick on it. Parked behind the net. Jeffrey was able to bring it out in neutral. It's knocked away and sent back. Wade is there. Wade sends it off the wall and back to neutral again. Picked up by T-Breads. Pass. Trying to make a move. Gets around Wade, takes a shot and goes wide. Gibson sends it forward, almost clear. Hits a skate. And Minnick making a save off of a shot. Bouncing into his glove. 8:07 left in the first period. We're tied at 0. Off the face-off, goes back into the near side corner. Walker sends it around boards. Walker Woods with a hit on the other side. That's it back out through neutral. The T-Bred's going to send it right back in, but it's icy. On the ice is 0-0 Walker Woods, 2 Evan Griffith, and 81 Glenn Davis. Clear gets knocked back in by Jeffrey. Back up the blue line, Jeffrey takes a hard shot, save. Reds pick it back up behind their own goal. Woods pressures, send it all around the boards, and up in the neutral. Walker picks it up, sends a sauce pass over to Davis, and they're tied up in front of the score box. Up sent back down to Chiefs territory. Was picked up by Jeffrey. Jeffrey skates it through. He gets knocked away just as he enters the zone. Shot goes high. And the T-Breds goes high over the net. Ends up in Minnick's glove. I don't know if he reached up and grabbed that or it bounced off the glass in his glove. Face off on the far side. Shot saved by Minnick. T-Bred is taken down in the corner. That's going to be a cross check on the Chiefs. 6:35 left in the first, and the Thoroughbreds are going a power play on a Berry penalty for cross check. Lyle taking the face off. T-Bred's in it. Back to the defender. Sends a shot on. Saved by Minnick. Rebound shot attempt. And it ends up in the backside of the net. And this was blown. Reds pass defense to defense. In the slot, tries to direct it in. It's deflected away. Reds with a drop pass, shot from the side, hits the bar, hits post. Other side, took the one timer, couldn't get it settled down. Back to the other side in front of the Chiefs bench, bumped in behind the net. He goes pick it up into the high slot with a quick shot. Goes wide. Cross ice pass. Another shot saved by Minnick, and he's going to scoop that up and stop play with 1:05 left on the power play. 41 left in the period. The Reds win the face-off. Cross ice pass to the defense. Back to the other side. Shots. Walker saved by Minnick. And the Reds trying to took that in, and this was one. We're 5-on-3 right now. Lau with also a penalty. I missed that somehow during that scramble. So T-Bread's on a 5-on-3 power play for another 35 seconds. Shot from the high slot. Minute gets a piece of that. T-Bread's across ice. Another shot and gloved by Minnick. 23 seconds left on the first penalty, 1:17 on the second, 4:58 left in the period. Chiefs still trying to kill a 5-on-3. Sorry, that's not Lau in the box. Lau's on the ice. Can't tell who's in the box over there on the side. Shot, save. This was pass, quick shot by the T-Breads, saved by Minnick. Another shot, another save. Down behind the net. It's caught up at the feet of Jeffrey, who clears it down the other end. Kelly comes out to play it. And T-Breads come back. Sends it right out into the slot and a shot. Minnick with another save. One penalty is killed. And we still have 24 seconds left on the second penalty. That is Maggard in the box on that second penalty. Reds win the face-off. Back to the defense. Pass up to the winger. Sent behind the net where Barry is there. Defending. Quick shot by the T-Breads from the side. Bad save by Minnick. It's in the corner. Barry puts some pressure on Tempted centering pass. T-Breads. It's knocked away. Back to full strength. Break out. Adkins has it. Adkins with the shot goes wide. T-Breads bring it back, but it's turned over to the Chiefs. Leg. Send the pass across ice. Gets picked off by the T-Breads. Bounce off the stick. Chiefs have it again. Tries to send it back in the neutral. T-Breads sent it right back in Chiefs zone. Barry picks it up. 3 minutes left. And that's sent toward Minnick, and he's going to cover that up and stop play with 2:54 left in the first. T-Breads with a quick shot from the blue line, saved by Minnick. Goes to the corner and sent around. Almost cleared out. T-Breads sent it right back in. That's it right back behind the net. Chiefs come out with it. Lau passes over to Maggard. Maggard tries to, I think he was going to center pass. He sends it around behind the net. He pumps it right back in. Lau is there, but he's caught up. And point, Leighton Walker with the shot. Save. And the T-Breads are able to knock that out in the neutral. And it goes out of play. 1:54 left in the first period. Still tied at 0. The face-off, it gets sent into Chiefs territory. Quick shot by the thoroughbreds, saved by Minnick. And Walker Woods trying to drive that out. It gets picked off at the blue line. T-Breds come down, make a shot, gets blocked by Jeffrey. And Woods will send that on around behind the net. Davis on the other side. Gets sent back around the net again, picked up by Woods. And big hit here just to the right of us. Good shot by the thoroughbreds there. Save. Another shot gets blocked by Woods. So back out front, scramble. Minnick with the save. Loses his stick. Sit back out front. And the captain is going to send it back in. Picked up behind the net. Passed out front. He turns. Hits a shot. It goes wide. Goalie still does not have his stick. And it's finally cleared out. And that's ice. 24.8 seconds left on the first period clock. And we go back and face off in Chiefs territory as we needed something to let Minnick get his stick back. So going back to the defense. Goes all the way to the end. Ollie chases him down. Back to center ice, Adkins. Adkins sends off the glass. And that expires the period. One period down. We are tied at 0. And we'll be right back for period number 2. And we're back to period number 2. Checking the YouTube comments there between periods. Eric Myers, I'll see you, buddy. Let's go Chiefs, he says. Thanks for tuning in. Don't worry, I'm not grandstanding today. And a shot on Minnick. With a save and some pushing and shoving after the play. Chiefs break it out. Lau taking a shot, save, rebound comes out, goes across the crease. Not being able to get a hold of that one. Back out again. And it's back in Chiefs territory where Wade is bouncing behind the net. Around the boards. And Lau centering it out into the slot. It's like Maggard is trying to get a shot and is tied up. There's a trip. Tripping on, I think that was Adkins, maybe Miller, or who? It was Miller on the trip. .43 in the second period. T-Reds go on a 2-minute power play. Off one by the Chiefs. Jeffrey bringing it back out. He's coming in with steam. Makes a shot and saved by the T-Reds.
Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Yeah, but
T-Reds win the face-off. Captain takes it behind the net. Passes it forward through neutral. Cross ice pass to the defender. Cross ice. Sent around behind the net. Back up the defense. Another pass. Goes in the near side corner. And a shot, deflection, and goes wide. Looking clear, gets kept in by the T-Reds. Another shot. And save goes to the near side corner. Pass over to the winger with a shot attempt. I think it got blocked. Pass the other side. Quick shot, saved by Minnick. And it is cleared out. 35 seconds left on this penalty. T-Reds bring it back in. Goes down. There's an arm in the air, so another penalty coming on the Chiefs. Minnick covers it with 5 seconds left on the first penalty, and we got another penalty coming for another trip. So another 5-on-3 for 5 seconds. And this time going to the box is Evan Griffith. Our face-off cleared. T-Reds pick it up on their own end. We're back to one player back out, so we're at a 5-on-4 now. T-Reds bring it in. And back to the defense. That's back up into the far side corner. He gets pushed off the puck. Barry sent around back behind Minnick. A couple players are tripped up. And now Lau comes out with it. He's got some steam. Close, tries to get a shot on, pad save. He was tied up as he made that shot. 1:21 left on that penalty.
What is it, coach?
11:09 left in the second period. Now is a draw back to Barry. Barry with a shot, gets blocked. Another shot. And saved by the T-Reds. Reds take it back the other way. Circles around the net, tries to wrap it around, and Minnick's going to cover that up. 1:01 left on the penalty. He's down. Jeffrey comes out with it. Jeffrey looking to pass, sends it, tries to send it across, and it's blocked. With the pass to Lau, bounces off the wall. Lau takes it behind the net. Back up to Jeffrey to the blue line. Back to Lau. Lau with a shot goes wide. T-Reds send it back out in the neutral. Jeffrey picks it up on our own end. 15 seconds left on the penalty. And Jeffrey coming back. Jeffrey with a hard shot goes wide. He picks up his own puck behind the net. Sends it back up to Walker, who takes a shot. And the T-Reds get it back for a moment before Lau takes it back. And then Lau with a shot. Save. Rebound comes out. Maggard trying to get it. It's tied up. And the T-Reds clear it. 18 seconds left on the penalty. Wade picks it up. Sent back in the neutral at Miller. Passes to Walker. Walker passes off the wall. Picked back up by Miller. The shot gets blocked. And it's back out in the neutral again. It's a battle for possession. The near side corner sent back out front. Quick shot. Minnick with the initial save, and T-Reds poking at it, but he's able to cover it. 8:41 left in the second period, and we're still tied at 0. Davis tries to clear. T-Reds keep it in. Send a shot on. It's traffic. Another shot goes wide. We're back to full strength. Woods picks it up at neutral. Tries to skate through. Gets poked away. Davis sends it back. Woods, the shot low on the ice, goes wide. And the T-Reds cover it. Stopping the clock at 8:07. Facing off in Thoroughbreds territory. Sent around and all the way down, another icing. Lowry, Griffith, and Holly out there with Jeffrey and Walker. Griffith gets around behind her own goal. T-Reds pick it up. He can carry it out. And works his way through. Takes a shot. Saved by Minnick. Loses his stick. Another shot coming in. Pat save. Minnick on his toes out there. He's around behind the net. Ali battling in the corner. Goes around behind the net, picked up by Jeffrey. It's carried all the way back down the other end, then turned over to the Thoroughbreds. Let's try to clear. It's kept in by Griffith, back out into neutral ice. Jeffrey going to pick it up. Puts it behind her own net. T-Reds get it, pass it up to the defense, doesn't take a shot, whiffs, back in to the far side corner. Kept in, he's picking up in the near side corner. Quick shot, and a save. Back in the near side corner. T-Reds skated out. Take a backhand shot. Rebound. Save and a rebound. 2 saves. Stolen by Griffith. And he's making a line change. T-Reds straight back in. Shoot and score. T-Reds find their way on the board. 5:51 left in the second period. Gibson, Lau, and Legg line up. Wade and Barry. Sent off the wall back deep into Chiefs territory. Wade will pick it up and send it up the wall. Good, send it right back in. Battle behind Minnick. Shot put on goes wide. Taken by the defense. Tries to shoot, gets blocked. And Lau breaks away, comes in close, he's tied up. Get a shot off, passes it to Legg. Legg tries to pass, gets deflected away, and the T-Reds carry it back the other direction. They're tied up here at neutral. Knocked away by Lau. Lau goes behind the net. Tries to send it out front, and a shot. Save. Couple good chances there by the Chiefs. 4:37 left in the second period. Miller, Atkins, and Maggard on the ice with Jeffrey and Walker. Atkins passes it to Jeffrey. Jeffrey comes in, takes a shot, and saved. Another penalty coming on the Chiefs. T-Brad tripped over Jeffrey's stick. And we'll face off in Chiefs territory. Shot, deflection, save. T-Brad sent it back up to the fence. Sent it back in low. To the far side corner. Cross ice pass over to the defender. In the corner. Tries to center it. Tied out. T-Brad's take it, skate it behind the net. Sent it back out to the far side corner again. Shot goes wide. Brads with a quick pass and a shot saved by Minnick. .113 left on the penalty, 3:29 left in the second. Pick it up, far side corner, send a cross ice pass over to the near side corner. Everything was tied up. Puck breaks free back up to the defender. Pass. Attempted pass the other side. It was wide and it's cleared out in the neutral ice. Osteen will pick it up for the T-Brads. Sends it across ice. Poked away by the Chiefs and back into neutral. Maggard putting pressure on. So is Lau. T-Brads skating around, back up to the defender. Shot, it's blocked. Another shot on, that's going to be coming up by a minute, but we have another penalty coming. Another Chiefs penalty. There's Barry going to the box. Another 5-on-3 for another few seconds. And we're back. We're 5-on-4 now. One penalty expires, the other one starts. Race for the puck, Jeffrey and Osteen. Osteen has it behind their own goal. Going to set something up. 1.5 minutes left on this Barry penalty. Stolen by Lau, neutral. Lau's taken down. No penalty. Osteen has it behind his own goal, comes out. Skates around his own players. Pass. The Reds take it in. To the far side corner. Turned over to the Chiefs. Jeffrey. Going out with speed. He gets away. And up close with a shot, rebound, another shot by Lau. And this time we got a slashing call. This one's going to go against the Thoroughbreds. I believe is their first penalty, if I'm not mistaken. So that'll even it up here for 47 seconds of 4-on-4. And then the Chiefs will get a power play. Gibson a leg on the ice for the Fords. Jeffrey and Wade defending. And it's a 4-on-4. Gibson stops the T-Reds from breaking out and sends a shot on it. Went wide. Did he get there behind the net by leg? Hoskins going on down and send it in. T-Reds with a shot, goes wide. Another shot attempt gets blocked. And the T-Reds work their way in and get a really close shot. There's only 8 seconds left. Taken by the T-Reds. And the Chiefs end up with it. But the time expires before he can get a shot off. As Jeffrey almost getting a buzzer beater shot off here. Time expired and we're 1-0 at the end of 2. 50 seconds left on the Chiefs power play when we return for period number 3. We'll be right back. Puck is down for period number 3. Jeffrey picks it up, stops at the blue line, passes the cross ice over to Lau. Lau feeding it through to Miller, but he couldn't get his stick on it. And it's sent all the way back down by the T-Reds. 30 seconds left on the power play. And the view is blocked by Stripes here. Lau picks it up behind her own goal. He's going to skate through neutral. Passes up to Jeffrey. Jeffrey setting something up. Feeds it across over to Leg on the other side. He couldn't get a stick on it. Lau sending it across ice. Jeffrey can pick it up off the wall. We're back to full strength. Jeffrey takes it behind the net. He's going to the wall. And it's back on the far side because Maggard is there. Sends it up to Miller, then Lau with a shot. Stuck in traffic, and then it's cleared back out. That's going to be ice. Woods and Adkins lining up. There with Gibson, Berry, and Wade. Berry sending a shot on, looks like a save. I couldn't tell, but it stretched anyway. Gibson took off the wall, tried to center it. Two Reds take it. Skate through, try to get a shot off. He's driven wide behind the net. Tries to center it, gets deflected away. And Minnick covers that. Stop and play at 12:58. Shot from the blue line, saved by Minnick. Wade sends it up the boards. It's picked up by Woods. Woods passes over to Gibson. Gibson tries to get a shot and it's tied up. Back in the neutral. Picked up by Berry. Berry sends it back into neutral ice where the T-Reds pick it up. Sends a shot, it goes wide. Gibson sending it in on net from just outside the blue line, and it's frozen by the T-Reds. Holly, Griffith, and Davis on the ice with Leighton Walker and Logan Jeffrey. Defense. Reds break it out. Into neutral, tied up by Griffith. Going to the wall where he's pinned against the wall by Jeffrey. Breaks free. Jeffrey comes out with it. And Jeffrey's going to skate it all the way in. Attempted clear. Lau. Put it up. Holly with the pass up to the blue line. Cross ice pass over to Gibson, or Logan Jeffrey. And it is turned over. Two Reds come in, skate around the fence, take a shot, goes high. Lau clearing it out in the neutral. Jeffrey picking it back up again. Jeffrey with a nice pass right at the top of the crease where Holly was waiting on it, and saved by the T-Reds. Good chance there by the Chiefs. Line change, Lau, Miller, and Maggard. Got a whistle here for, I'm assuming, offside. Reds dump it in, goes behind Minnick. Tries to pull it out of the corner. Lau comes out with it. Lau tips off the boards. Works his way around the T-Reds, but it's knocked back into neutral. The T-Reds regain possession. Cross ice pass. Knocked deep into Chiefs territory. Barry's going to play around behind the net. Over the other side, he gets sent back around the other way. Maggard there to dig it off the wall. Maggard comes out with it. Maggard working his way in. Gets all over the corner. Gets tied up in the corner. Lau has it behind the net. Changes directions a couple of times. It's a hit. And it's still sent out front. And then we got a player jumping onto another player for some reason. We have 9:23 left in the third period. Still 1-0 Lexington. We got a Lexington penalty. So the Chiefs on a power play. Behind the net, it's caught up. Atkins is in to help. Two Reds send it back out. And it's going to trickle on down to Minnick. He covers and Two Reds poke at it. Leg comes out with it off the face-off. Over to Gibson. Gibson puts on the brakes, sends a pass, backhand, gets intercepted by the T-Reds, and knocked out of play. Leg, Adkins, and Gibson out there with Lau and Jeffrey. Puck is sent all the way back down by the T-Reds, picked up by Lau behind their own net. He's taken down. Jeffrey gets possession. He takes off with it. He's coming out with some steam, moving his way through. Turned over and sent back the other direction. 56 seconds left on this power play. They sent all the way back down. That's going to be icing on the Chiefs. Jeffrey has it. And skated out. All the way in. Jeffrey cross ice pass over to Barry. Barry rips a shot, goes wide. Maggard over to Jeffrey. Jeffrey with the attempted shot gets blocked. And the T-Reds able to bring that back, work his way around the fence, up close, takes a shot, and Minnick stretches out. And also a Chiefs player lays down and keeps that puck out. .7:28 left and 4 seconds left on this power play. Two Reds make a line change. Quick shot was wide. Back to full strength. Cross ice pass. And Miller goes off his stick, picked off by the T-Reds. Chiefs. Barry gets it, sends it forward. Offside. Clear. He hit Griffin with the pass, but he had a couple steps too far. .6:50 left in the game. The Reds send it in. Wadeson up the boards, he goes out in the neutral. T-Reds pick it back up. Back to the defense. That's it off the wall up to Goldman. Back up to Talbot. And Barry tips it off the wall forward. Maggard's going to pick it up. In the corner, goes around behind the net. Maggard passes up to Woods. Woods with a shot, goes wide. The T-Reds dump it back in. Holly picks it up behind her own net. Passes it over to Jeffrey. Jeffrey takes off with some steam. Takes a shot. Save. Picks it back up, goes around behind the net. Battles in the far side corner. It was knocked back into the neutral. The T-Reds send it up into the slot, bounces over a stick and goes back into neutral. Davis goes off with his stick. T-Reds have it. Davis pressures. Shot into the glove of Minnick. Mixing around behind the Chiefs' goal. So off the glass and kept in by the T-Reds. Walker sends it on around the boards. Gibson tied up on the far side. Leg comes out with it. Knock off pucks, gets back on it. Passes across the crease and a shot from Atkins. Into her Gibson over there. T-Reds making the save for 38 left in the third. We're still down 1-0. The blue on Walker couldn't get a shot off and tries to pass. T-Reds pick it up. Shot attempt from the T-Reds gets blocked. Gibson with a hit out there. Center the net. Picked up by Jeffrey. Jeffrey with a hard slap shot, goes wide. Boy, may have got a piece of that. Sent all the way back down. T-Bred's pick it up. Chiefs territory, trying to center it. It's picked off by Leighton Walker. A line change. That's over picked up by Hood for the T-Breds. Tries to shoot. It's blocked. Centers a pass. And the Chiefs clear it. 3:22 left. It's icing. 3:20 left in the third period. To the fence with a shot, just deflected, goes over the net. Barry sends it around behind the net, over to Miller on the other side. Wade sends it back around. Maggard comes out of the zone. T-Bred's picked up behind on their own end, sent around behind the goal. Goes all the way down. That's going to be icing. So the Chiefs get a face off. And in T-Bred's territory. Looks like we're taking a timeout. So will I. Be right back. We're back with 2:47 left in the third period. It's down 1-0. Maggard is up the leg tied up. Back in, T-Bred's trying to chip it out, kept in by Jeffrey. And it's sent around behind the T-Bred's goal. T-Bred's are able to chip that all the way down. And he plays it. With 5 left, Chiefs with a shot that goes wide. Barry with a shot also goes wide. Up to the defense. Jeffrey trying to keep it in. T-Bred's come in and knock it away. It's sent around behind the Chiefs' goal. Jeffrey is going to pick it up. 1:40 left. Hook checked away. Jeffrey tries to escape from neutral. And the game is getting rough here to the last seconds. Slice pass over to Maggard. Maggard couldn't get a hold of it. It's moving all the way back behind the net. Chiefs taken down in the corner. 1:12 left. Empty net. Shot attempt on that empty net gets blocked by Griffith. Just try to clear. And another shot on the T-Brads gets blocked. Bring it in. Griffith ripping the shot goes wide. Behind the net. Jeffrey shoots. Initially gloved. And a rebound. Save and along with that. A tight game at the end. Takes a lot of pushing and shoving. Reds out, send a shot on, it's going to be icing. There appears to be a disagreement. "27 seconds left. Ref called icing. Coaches disagree." Okay, it's not icing. We're facing off here at center. Chiefs with 6 on the ice. Oh. Nope, Jonah's going back in. Wow. Going to settle it down as he comes into T-Brads territory. Pass out front, picked off by the T-Brads. T-Brads with another shot attempt. It hits a player. And Lau ripping a shot at the last seconds, hoping for a bounce. T-Brads saved that last shot. Great game between these two teams today. Final score 1-0 Lexington. Way with the win on this one. So we'll be back here, I believe, at 4:30. That's what we were on the schedule for. However, this game started 15 minutes late. But we'll be back here at 4:30. If not, I will put an update there on the scheduled YouTube link for that 4:30 game. For game number 2 today. Thanks for watching, and we will be back here in a couple hours.